I mess with my cousin who's a drummer sometime, and I'm like, man, you got the easiest instrument to play. You don't have to worry about the note or chord changes or whatever like that.
Right.
And he's like, why don't you come over here and join me? He did something different with this song because I've heard that song, but he did a different version of it. I was like, man, so you never know what you get into because that was,
I mean, never say never, but I also feel like I want to explore other realms as far as pop, you know, or fusing pop and R&B together a lot of times, like where it
You ever
still
think back
sounds.
and get into metal?
I don't know about that one. I don't know if we can, you know, do that one.
I'm gonna tell you, I played instruments all my life.
Okay.
So I tried to play guitar. That didn't work out for me. It was I didn't have the patience for it. It was like the attention to detail and all that kind of stuff and the time to learn things. It wasn't in there for me. Like I played trumpet when I was in school. I played violin. It was on percussion a little bit with my brother because he did percussion and clarinet and all that kind of stuff. So when he would learn things, I would learn it, and we kind of swap back and forth. So he knew some trumpet, even though he didn't do it, and I knew some clarinet, just because of proximity. But I play bass now.
Okay.
Man, my dad's a bass player. He's an amazing bass player.
Nice.
And but no, just that. And I'm trying to teach my daughter how to play piano. I got a 5-year-old daughter, and I got her a little piano for her birthday. Just the basics, just starting off with stuff. It's cool.
See, that's where you start. Like I had a keyboard, and then my mom, the older I got, my mom then bought me like a Yamaha piano. And at first, I think I didn't appreciate just, you know, sitting down practicing. And I was like, why do I have to practice? Like, it's just like, let's just do this already. But like, the more and more I started doing it, it was just like, okay, like I'm noticing differences in how I, you know, like they say, like piano, when you play the piano, you develop like your senses as far as like, I think like being like reading and like just the knowledge and everything else that comes with it. And I was just like, okay, like,
I'm gonna tell you because I learned how to play. I remember my older brother used to play piano, and then when he wasn't at the house, he had left one of his old pianos, and my mom was like, "Why don't you try picking that one up?" And I was like, "All right, cool." So I would sit there and play some things or whatever like that, and I was like, "Okay, cool," you know. And then when I went to college and I studied audio production and all that, they wanted us to learn. I had to take a piano course. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was sitting there learning piano and I was enjoying that. And that crossed over to my digital audio production and all that kind of stuff. Learning because you would have to produce songs and all that as part of assignments on a piano and using that as a MIDI controller. So you learning how to read music and doing all that kind of stuff all at the same time. And I will say I agree. When it comes to the mindset that it takes for people to play the piano, it strengthened like my mental capacity for multitasking and like I would say because you know you're working with your left and right hand and it's more dependent. That's one of those things on pretty much any instrument that is like you're synchronizing your body like that together. It's amazing. That's why I can't stand drummers. I can't stand. It's like and I say that loosely. I'm just playing with that because it's like that's a full body type of thing. And it's like your entire body's coordinated and kind of doing this whole thing and all that. I mess with my cousin who's a drummer sometime, and I'm like, man, you got the easiest instrument to play. You don't have to worry about the note or chord changes or whatever like that. And he's like, why don't you come over here and join me? Then I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna let you do that. So you've been singing for a while. You got your newest project out called Healing. Your other projects that you've done, were they in a similar vein, or you more like when I was checking out your previous music, I see that you kind of lean into the R&B side of thing as well. Tell me a little bit about your inspirations when it comes to your music and kind of how you figure out what genre or what field you're going to put yourself in.
So it depends on the music. Sometimes if I just hear something in my head, I want to start playing it and then let's create it from there and make a beat and then start writing to it. And then other times if a producer already has something done, I listen to the beats that they've made and then I'm like, okay, I think this one sounds like it's me.
Yeah.
And I think it's like I tend to go with more R&B.
Okay.
I think it's more of like the neo soul R&B lane that I have that my voice tends to sound like. So healing is definitely different, I would say, from the previous projects.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I want to explore other realms as far as pop,
Hmm.
or fusing pop and R&B together a lot of times, like where it
You ever
still
think about get
sounds.
into metal?
I don't know about that one. I don't know if we can, do that one, but
You never know.
I
You
sh-
never know. You maybe just said something. I heard a song the other day called "Lion of Judah," and I'm gonna tell you, man, that's a matter of fact. At the interview, I'm gonna play it for you, man.
okay,
That song slaps. My guys, he released a song, and it's actually #1 on Amazon's music charts right now.
nice.
And it was like, yo, that is an absolute. That's a beast right there, right? It's called "Glorious Death," and it's a song based off of a comic book. But so then like they were promoting the comic book and everything, and they wrote the songs as characters in this book,
Mm,
and it's topping the charts right now in a week.
man.
And but then I was like the next song that came after that, YouTube decided to feed, go for the playlist, and it was something called Lion of Judah, and I was like, yo, this dude. He did something different with this song because I've heard that song. But he did a different version of it. I was like, man.
Mm.
So you never know. You never know what you get into because that
You
was,
never know.
yeah.
I mean, never say never,
when
but
when you're dealing with your R&B, your neo soul type of music, who are your inspirations for that type?
oh man, it's